Hello and welcome back to my survival world. Last episode we did some humongous progress and we built up this whole town, replacing the village that was previously there. As you can see, this was quite a task. We got quite a few buildings done and added in some decoration to make it actually feel like a village at the end. Still got loads of this village left to do, including this island here, a few more houses that way, and a few houses around here. But if we just take a little tour through the village, yeah, it's feeling great. I really love the feel of this, especially by the waterside. I think the vibe is great. However, as I mentioned, this town is far from done. So what I want to challenge myself to do, until I've got this finished, I want to build a house or a building every episode so we can just get this town finished up. It's not going to take too many more buildings. I want to do one there, possibly one here, one along here. So these aren't going to be all connected together like these houses. These will be separate houses just on the other side, just to make it feel a bit more fleshed out. One thing I don't think I showed off last episode is if we come into this place, I did finish the interior on this. So this is kind of my main workspace. Spend a lot of time in here. These chests are semi-organized, which is, yeah, helps a little bit of building. You don't have to go rummaging through chests to find everything. For today's episode, we are focusing on this thing, the Nether, because at the moment, this portal is kind of in an inconvenient location. I'm really rubbish usually at decorating these things. I usually just hide them inside a building and forget about them. But I think today I'm actually going to build up a proper Nether portal with a proper design, so it's actually like a feature of our world. So I've got the design ready and I think it's super cool. It's kind of giving a bit of Japanese sort of vibes, and we're going to fit it in somewhere in the village, and I think it's going to look super sick. And then once we get that built, that's going to give us a great way to get in and out of the Nether, and then we can get some netherite armor going, and we can start prepping for the dragon and get our elytra. In terms of actually getting an elytra, at the moment I'm kind of taking it slow. By day, what are we on? Day 278. By day 278, most people have an elytra by now, and I definitely could have done one, but I have definitely prioritized building, as you can see. But we've got all the infrastructure ready. I'm ready to get an elytra, but I think I'm going to hold off for it for a little bit longer. I've been quite enjoying, especially going with our horse. I think that's been quite cool and definitely fits the vibe, because once we get an elytra, it is a different game. So I think for the moment I'm taking it a little bit slower. We'll get our elytra soon enough, but today we're going to get our episode started by building a building. So this is going to fit in with what I was talking about earlier, having a house built every episode. So we're going to build one here, and this is going to frame what we're going to do nicely. So we're going to have a house built here, we'll have a path that goes past it, and then our Nether portal is going to be up here, I think, on this little mound here. I think that should be the best spot for it. So yeah, I need to gather up some resources for this house and then start building. Okay, and with that, I've finished building up my latest house in the village. So the design's fairly simple. It's not too complicated or anything. It's not supposed to be like one you see loads. It's just helping build that atmosphere of having these houses kind of cave over the top. So you can see with this one, we've mainly focused with the mangrove wood. I kind of want to give lots of different colours inside this village. So we've got the red colours now featuring quite prominently. Quite a few little details with the gates, trapdoors, fences, stuff like that. But yeah, it's not too complicated. Fairly simple shape, very simple roof on it. But yeah, I think this kind of fits the vibe well. And again, you're not going to notice it too much when you're just walking through here. So next thing that we've got to do is we can start working towards building this Nether portal. So we're going to have a path coming through past our new house that we've got. And it's going to come up here, and we're going to have our Nether portal up here. So I think we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a little material gathering montage. So yeah, let's get everything we need to start this build. Okay, so I've gathered all of the resources that we need. Fortunately, a lot of the stone materials I already had, so it was just collecting stuff like the leaves. And yeah, we've got a few interesting materials down here, which you'll see what I'm going to use those for in a minute. But yeah, first things first, we're going to lay out a little base, just a little dirt platform, and then we can start building this up. Okay, and so with that, we have built up our Nether portal. And how cool is this? I'm really happy with this design. So I knew when I built it, I kind of wanted to have this kind of bonsai tree design. So I've never really done one like this before. I've never built a bonsai tree, so this was a first. Generally, what I wanted to achieve with this was having this tree trunk arch around one way, then come back the other way. The leaves, the canopy, all needs to be quite flat. So I achieved that, and yeah, I'm just really happy with how it's turned out. The colour of the Nether portal is a little bit, you know, it's Minecrafty, it looks Minecrafty, but I think all the rock work's really nice. We've got some texturing going on. The back's sort of done, ignore that bit. But as you see the texturing there from the acacia to the tough, cobble, andesite, and then where the moss is, there's the mossy cobblestone. One of the fun little techniques I used in this is having a little bit of moss hidden in the leaves and then having the grass on top of that. That just helps add a little bit extra bushiness and fluffiness, which I think really helps. Over on this right side, I wanted to kind of balance it out a bit, so we've got something in that will later down the line provide some lore. Yeah, we kind of got this like antenna-y sort of sending information or whatever, very technical looking, and I think that's something I've not got lore planned for it yet. But I think it could be quite a fun way to introduce lore into this world and have it as a way to kind of like branch to something, yeah, more futuristic in the future. Because at the moment, everything we've done is very medieval sort of style. But yeah, I'm super happy with this build. It's turned out exactly how I wanted it to. It's nice and natural. We need to sort out a path going from the village up to it. But I think that's going to be quite nice, just at the top of this village, just to come through past here and see it up there is kind of like the summit of the village. I don't know if this is going to link us up with an old portal. Hope so. Maybe I should have brought a flint and steel with me. Okay. Yeah, so it's linked to back up on this side with our old portal. Hopefully this goes back the other way. Please don't spawn a new portal somewhere. Yep, okay, perfect. Back there. Nice. So yeah, this will bring us in and out of the Nether. That's going to work perfectly for what we need. It's linked up fine. To be fair, if I wanted to make sure it's 100% foolproof, I could work out exactly where it's supposed to go. But I might do that in the future. I don't think I've really properly showed off the Nether yet. So I've just used the Nether for... who is this dude? It's not safe here for you. You should go home. Yeah, we've just got a load of tunnels through the Nether that'll take me to a few different biomes. I think I've got a mangrove forest or a mangrove swamp that way. I think I've got desert, a mesa, and a jungle that way, and I think there's a coral reef also this way. But I think we're going to have a little look to see. I probably should have a bow to do this with. On episode 1, we did do something very brave, which was maybe ill-advised, but I needed a bit of basalt, so I couldn't find any around here, but the one place I could find it was in a bastion. So I have already visited a bastion in this world, but that was I literally just touched the top of it, got all of the basalt I need without fighting anyone, which worked out quite well, and then ran away. There's the bastion. So that's the one we visited already. Yeah, so the reason I've come here and risking everything is because these days, to get a netherite, you need to have the netherite smithing template, which you get from bastions. So hopefully, I'm hoping, I've not got a bow, and this is going to be, it's going to make it more interesting, and I might have to just do a very quick scouting mission. Yeah, as you can see, there's some basalt there that I probably took a bit of. We'll have a little poke down here to see if there's... Are they able to get up here? No. Oh, okay. Hopefully they can't get up there. That's a lot of dudes. Oh my god, there's so many dudes. Look at them. Looks like a pretty big bastion. I didn't realise it, but it goes that way as well. So, okay, I can hear another brute, so I'm not going to go down there just yet. Here he is. So last time I actually did one of these, I was trying to help my friend who was trying to get netherite armour, like, way too quickly, and I tried to help him, and it didn't end well. We both died many times, so I'm hoping that's not going to be the same experience we have today. A couple of chests here. That's all that I don't want. Oh, pig step run. If anyone gets that reference, congratulations. A different chest. Anything good in here? Doesn't look like anything too hot. If there's a crossbow there, we could use that to protect ourselves a little bit better. Just check that I haven't missed anything. Okay, there's a walkway through to that section there. I'm not sure I want to go through there just yet. We'll see if there's anything in this like towery bit first. Okay, so now we can move on to the next bit. I'm a little bit scared, I can't lie. This is a pretty large room, so there's got to be quite a few chests in here. I need to spot a chest though. Oh, okay, there's one all the way down there. Yeah, this dude, hello. Ooh, there's a couple of them there. I need to deal with these two first. I don't want them to shoot me down here. That was really dangerous. Somehow I did okay. I fought him. I held him back pretty well. But I don't know where he came from. Oh, that stressed me out for a moment. Killed a lot of them. Where did he even come from? I guess he ran up. No, he can't get up those stairs. Oh, these stairs here. Okay. One more floor to clear, and then we've got a load of gold. Oh, there better be... there better be a smithing template in here, because this has been a lot of work for nothing. Actually, maybe it'd be a smart idea to destroy spawners wherever they are. I saw one, definitely. Oh, there's a chest over there as well. Let's go check that one out quickly. Nope, nothing in here. Got it all in there. Jesus. Okay. Yes. Okay. Ooh. Okay. There's quite good stuff in here. Netherite as well. Oh, another one. Lovely. Okay, that was definitely worth it. I think it might be smart to just do a runner now. Okay, and well, that was surprisingly successful. We managed to get not one but 2 smithing upgrades, so that's worked perfectly. We've also got a netherite ingot, ancient debris, a bit of netherite scrap, and some diamond gear, which is quite nice in case I ever misplaced mine. So yeah, didn't die, didn't even get close, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. So what we're going to do now, we're going to get some beds, we're going to go back into the nether, go underground and start mining for some ancient debris using beds, because that's definitely the best method. We got the sheep farm set up, so we should be alright for wool. So I have been hard at work in the nether, and I have collected up all of the ancient debris we're going to need. So that's 35, plus 1 netherite scrap, and the netherite ingot we got from the bastion. So I'm going to whack these in our furnaces upstairs, and then we'll take them out of the furnace, nice and smelted, and I believe, according to my calculations, this should be enough. Mine it with the gold, and bosh, there we go, 10 netherite ingots, and that's all we're going to need. As you see, we've got our 10 bits of gear that we want to enchant. I've got proper enchantments on all of them. This is probably going to bankrupt me in terms of diamonds. Each of these, I think, is, how much is it, 7? This is going to be little bits expensive. How many do we need? We need to have 11, really. And I have 1 diamond left to my name, so that's great. And then we'll whack each of them into the smithing template. Nice bit of serious dedication as well, and there we go. All netherite, fully netheriteed up. Very nice. Didn't need to do this, but I felt like I might as well. Let's get it done early, so then we can focus on building later on. And seeing as we built the nether portal today, I felt it was quite fitting to do this all today. So yeah, fully netherite. That's a great look, that. But moving back to a building side, we are now going to focus back on blending this into the terrain and actually having it put into our world. Because at the moment it is very much just like plonked down. The back isn't complete, and yeah, the terraforming is just kind of sitting there. And with rock work, I like to blend it into the terrain a bit more. So also what we want to do, we want to flatten out this terrain a little bit. I want to have it so it's more of kind of like a summit, and it feels like a peak rather than, at the moment it's a little bit flat and leads up to it and kind of goes across like that, if that makes sense. I want it to come down a bit first. It's like a steeper hill up to it, which makes it more kind of like focal at the center at the top there. So we also need to get a path in, and yeah, this should be a decent bit of terraforming work. But yeah, let's roll the time lapse. And there we go, we finished up the terraforming to our nether portal, and this is, I think, yeah, quite nice. Just very simple sort of terraform. We've got a few small trees in, which I think add nice effects. A little bit, when you look close, it's the fence on the top doesn't really work, but ignore that. From afar, it's good. Got this path coming up to it, so that's nice. Nice, easy way to get up and down and connects it together. If we go into F4, yeah, it's just some really simple terraforming, just a bit of coarse dirt down, some flowers, grass, and then a few rocks and stuff, and just helping connect it into the terrain so it's not quite as just stuck on as it was before. I love the coarse dirt for that, and as well using the stairs. They just help really just blend everything together. So yeah, just a very simple bit of terraforming, but I can't do too much because I think we're going to have another house around here, so I don't have to tear down a load of stuff that we've done to put in another house. So for comment of the day for today, we've got a comment by Snooperpub, who said, "You're an amazing builder, man. Don't stop making things." Thank you very much for that, Snooperpub. Thank you for supporting the channel, for watching the videos. Super appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. If you want to get your name in the book, leave a comment in the comments below. You can be immortalized in the world. But yeah, with that, I think that's everything we're trying to get done this episode. So I think we made some really good progress. We've got this lovely Nether portal in. It's not the biggest build we've done. I think one of the smaller amounts of building we've done in an episode, but that's fine. Not every episode can be doing a big project. Most importantly, we've got all this netherite gear. All of that's upgraded, so that's really nice, and that prepares us well for the future. Yeah, if you enjoyed what we've done today, I'd super appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, leave a comment below for a chance to get featured in the real world. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.